Grant, since the West Ham game, we've had 3 pre-season games: Redbridge, Southend and Dulwich Hamlet this afternoon. In your opinion, how do you think the pre-season shaping up as far as the squad's concerned?
I think, apart from the injuries, which obviously is very disappointing at this time of the season, I think we've done very well. The West Ham side was an academy side, but obviously they were full-time pros, and I thought we competed well against them. Regards to the Redbridge game, obviously that's a slightly different kettle of fish. We brought in some trialists, and some of them did well. Not fair to say where we're going with some of those trialists because we haven't told anybody who's standing and who's going yet. So, but and then Thursday night against Southend United, playing their full first team, I was really pleased. Jason was as well. I think I thought they'd done very well. Yes, Southend had quite a lot of the game, but we could have nicked it at the end. And I think it's fair to say that the friendlies that we've had have brought in reasonable attendances as well, which helps the club as well. So yeah, I think it's been good. I think it's been good for the players. I think the supporters have seen that we've brought in quality, and obviously the biggest blow has got to be the injury to Jamie, but he's having a scan this week, and if everything's okay there, then he'll have an injection and he could be back for the start of the season, which is a big plus, because he's our skipper. With regards to the rest, I think that we've had a few pleasant surprises with some of them. Coming through, and new signings. I think everyone would be the first to agree. Done very well.
I think Southend was a good workout for the guys. It also showed that we could hold our own against that kind of opposition. And that really does bode well for the new season.
Well, yeah, we're not going to play against the quality of Damien Scannell every week, and poor old Ashley Dumas, he had his hands forward. I thought he dealt quite well. He's a big, strong lad, Scannell, and I think he'll move on from Southend probably. Yeah, so we're not playing against Southend every week, and I think that when we have sorted out our starting lineup, I think we'll be very strong. But I'm very confident, and so is Jason. We are really confident that we've got together a good squad. I think even people have said it's the best squad we've had in for a long while. So I think hopefully if we can steer clear of injuries, then I think we'll give a very good account of ourselves this year. And yes, we are looking to go up. Obviously, there's no point in doing the job if you weren't. And really and truly, we want to win it. But it's going to be very difficult when you see the money that's been pumped into this division this year. But if we can get up by hook or by crook, we will. That is it.
You mentioned Jamie Dormer's injury. How are Matt Game and Joe Flack coping and coming back?
Well, Joe Flack has progressed from 15 minutes to half an hour to 45 minutes today. I think anyone who saw him last week would know that he was a bit stiff. He didn't look the same Joe Flack. The following game, the half an hour he had, he looked a bit more like his old self, and I thought he did very well today. He's had 45 minutes, so he's pushing on. But I think Joe's going to be not far away for the start of the season, which would be nice. Matt Game has had a little bit of a reaction since he's had his legs seen to again. They took out all the whatever it is was in there, and so he's a little bit. And I think the trouble is Matt is of that nature that he pushes himself all the time, and he possibly pushed himself a wee bit too hard too soon. But I think Gary's getting the grips of that, and I think Matt's getting the grips of that himself now. So hopefully he'll be coming back, very very soon. Hopefully.
We're away for 3 times next week. Greg Waker in Burnham and Brentwood. What sort of side are you going to be putting out?
Well, we haven't really decided which way we're going to go with it yet. But possibly, I would think the stronger of the two sides will be the Tuesday night game. There'll be a lot of players playing. By Wednesday, we'll have the trialists, probably more trialists on the Wednesday, and by Wednesday night, the trialists will know if they're staying. Everyone will know who's staying or going. So come Saturday, we will know. Come training night Thursday, we're going to know exactly where we are and what we're doing.
So that will be the last 3 pre-season friendlies. Will be getting the squad ready for the run.
Definitely. Yeah, there won't be any trialists anymore. That'll be our squad ready to go.
Thank you very much, Grant.
Cheers.